So one bit of usage that drives me nuts is how people confuse the ideas of wireless networking and the internet itself. Here's my attempt to make people a little less confused. Wi-Fi is a family of protocols for wireless networking. It's a way to connect your device to a network without a network cable. Usually, this network is in turn connected to the internet, but that's not always true. Sometimes your internet connection will be disrupted, and while that would make your Wi-Fi less useful than normal, it's not accurate to say that the Wi-Fi is down, especially when you can still have file and printer sharing and other local network activities among the wired and wireless computers on your local network. Let's make a car analogy. Usually, your car is connected to the road network, although that's not always true. You could be driving happily along, and suddenly the bridge ahead of you falls down.
There it goes! Engineers are divided as to the cause of the disaster.
But you're able to stop in time. And then, just as you turn your car around, the bridge that was behind you falls down. You're trapped. Now, saying that the Wi-Fi is down when you can connect to the local network but not through to the internet is kind of like saying the car is broken down when the highway bridges are out. No, the car didn't break down. The car is unable to perform its function not because it has a problem, but because the road has a problem. Now, one reason that people might get confused is that the same networking device can perform distinct functions. For example, your internet service provider, hereafter ISP, may equip you with a single box or residential gateway, that is, 1. A modem to allow communication over cable or telephone or optical or more exotic infrastructure back to your ISP. 2. A router to translate logically between your home network and the wider network. 3. A switch to allow multiple wired devices to physically connect with each other. 4. A firewall to control incoming and outgoing traffic according to predetermined security rules. And 5. A wireless access point to allow wireless devices to metaphysically connect with each other. Of course, if you are standing too far from this gateway, you put it in a Faraday cage, you took the antennae off of it, or it just somehow got disabled, you may well have a problem with number 5 particularly. But if you're facing a situation where you're getting full bars but nothing from the internet is available, it's likely the problem is upstream of your Wi-Fi and has to do with one of the other functions of the residential gateway, or something to do with your ISP itself. A simple example. I live in a remote area that experiences landslides that occasionally disrupt communication and transportation links. Our ISP has some redundant links, but some links have more capacity than others, so during these times, the internet experience can be quite bad, by today's standards anyway. And yet you might well hear a phrase like, "The Wi-Fi's been terrible all week." But it's not the Wi-Fi. Don't blame the Wi-Fi. Blame the weather, or blame geology, or blame the universe, but don't blame it on the poor Wi-Fi. What did it ever do to you? Well, and that's all the time we have for today. Don't forget to share, like, comment, hydrate, and subscribe.